On Santa Barbara.
I'm scared.
When a woman's husband has deadly intentions, will she turn to the man she truly loves?
I'm gonna need your help.
This week.
Anybody home? Hi, this is Kelly Perkins. I think I spoke to you earlier today. Right. I'm calling about the book that's on display, the one by Nick Hartley. I was wondering if you could tell me how the sales are doing. Okay, I'll hold, but can you hurry, please? We set up at least 50 books this morning. No, right. I'm sure that you keep very accurate records. I know. You say you haven't sold a copy. I guess you haven't. All right. Thank you very much for your time. Nick, I thought you were waiting in the car.
Well, that was back when you were just running in to pick up the mail.
Right. Well, there wasn't any. So let's go. We wasted a trip, I guess.
Kelly, come on. What were you doing in here? Talking to the plants?
What are you doing?
Well, as long as we stopped, I thought I might as well call the bookstores. I don't think your father will mind. Got a list right here. Do you have a pencil on you?
No, come on. I don't think you should call the bookstores.
Why not?
Because it's way too early to find anything out right now. Come on, give it one more day. Just relax, and we'll call tomorrow.
Kelly, you can't fool me.
I can't?
No. You're afraid that I'm going to be upset if the sales start off slow. But I'm telling you, if I sell just 5 books today, I'm going to be a very happy man.
Miss Capwell, is that you? Yes, baby, what's wrong? Miss Cranston, your family's been looking for you everywhere.
Something's happened to Eden?
She's in the hospital.
Dr. Engstrom report to radiology, please. Dr. Engstrom.
I don't care about procedures. You don't understand. This is more serious than you think. My daughter is pregnant. Eden is pregnant.
What?
Yes.
Mr. Capwell, that's critical information. And we still have to deal with the internal bleeding, but thank you. I'll alert the surgical team.
Dr. Miller, is Eden going to be all right?
Look, I can't make that prognosis until I know what we're up against.
What about the baby? What about the baby?
We're doing the best we can. Excuse me.
Eden's pregnant? Sorry, Kirk. I'm sorry you had to hear it this way.
Hey, Kirk, you don't look so good, man. Why don't you sit down? That's all right. You know, Mom should be here.
No, Ted, I'd prefer that you didn't.
What would you prefer, Dad? What?
Nothing, son. Make the call.
A baby?
You know what kind of shock this must be to you.
I didn't know. I just didn't have any idea. I thought it was just that Eden was hurt, but this... If I had known that there was a baby, everything would have been different. I still can't believe this. I was standing right over...
What are you talking about different?
Well,
you just said that if you'd known about the pregnancy, it would have been different. What did you mean by that?
Kirk.
Forget it, man. Everybody who's swimming's already in the pool. And I'm placing my dive on lucky number 5. $34 red. Oh, moon, blown, and stop. There is an evil curse here on this wheel, yes. Pearl, take it easy. Widows and orphans have been foreclosed on, yes. You have snatched food out of the mouths of toddlers.
These things happen, Pearl.
Yes. I sense a definite bias through this table. In fact, I smell a conspiracy. Like Watergate. Yeah, except without the broad on the phone. What was her name? Clyde, help me out here. The platinum blonde, a bit on the puppy side. You got it, right.
Pearl, don't you think we should quit doing this?
I'm going to flood this place with Ralphie Naders and Sam Irvins, and they're going to flood it with subpoenas and habeas corpuses. Yes, sirree. Hey, you over there. Hey, you got money to burn?
Pearl, I think you're getting carried away.
Come on, find your salvation right here at this table. Yeah, a few smart people have moved on, huh?
Pearl, don't you think that we ought to just stop this game?
Courtney, princess of good sense. You don't think when you're betting against the house. Okay, Clyde, let's play again and leave it on lucky number 5.
Dylan, Sam's taking the night off.
He did.
Didn't you know?
Oh, yeah, he called in.
Fine, well, who's doing the count? Dylan, can you hear me? What? I need to know. Do you want me to count the money or not?
No, I'll take care of it myself.
Oh, the furies of darkness, they are against me. Clyde, don't even try to apologize. Hey, you, yes, fringe benefit, right here. Hey, brother, you better lower that eyebrow. Didn't your mama ever tell you could get stuck that way?
Hi, Maddie.
Isn't that your friend with the earring? That's him. Funny. I thought even slime would look better at night. You know, the lighting.
Madeline, don't you think you're taking this East Coast snob thing a little too far? We're alone now. You can just talk to me.
I am a Capwell, and I've not yet begun to fight.
Madeline, you're not making any friends.
Oh, Courtney, really? You know, I know you're my sister, but sometimes I just totally despair of your ever becoming one of us. A Capwell? Oh, my God. It's coming our way. I think I hear the baccarat dealer calling me. Yes, excuse me, chicken.
I should listen to you. Yeah.
No, Pearl, I really don't know what I'm talking about on these things.
This night off has cost me more than a middle week. I mean, I'm a total fool.
That's right. And you have a boat that takes these gamblers to and from the mainland.
Yeah, I like to think of it as crossing the river Styx. Hey, Anton, over here. The woman looks thirsty. Are you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, whatever she wants. Post
I'll have that white wine, and I can pay for it.
Oh, no. Give her Courtney this glass of Vino Blanc. Thank you very much.
Just a minute.
Hey, Billy. Yeah, Courtney and I were just about ready to sink one. We're toasting Anton here, repressed people everywhere. Enjoy this. Come on.
I think not. Excuse us, please, Tony. As a matter of fact, I don't like you fraternizing with the guests, especially dressed like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I left my stuffed shirt, my monocle in my locker. So sue me.
I've got a better idea.
Ooh, what could be better than you and me going mano a mano with people's court, eh?
Pearl, who's taking care of your boat tonight?
Oh, tonight? Don't mention the word tonight. I mean, tonight is my night to howl, my night off.
Well, I think you need to find another place to do your howling.
What's the matter? My money ain't good enough for you here? I mean, it comes out of your own payroll. What's the problem?
It did.
What are you trying to say, Dylan?
You're fired, Pearl. Effective immediately. Look, I just need some time,
Kirk, listen to me. If there's a problem between you and Eden, and just tell me about it.
What are you implying?
Not implying anything. I've asked you 2 questions. You can't even answer one. Now, how would you knowing about Eden's baby be helpful to her? How could you help her with that?
I guess I'm just not thinking very clearly right now.
That I can understand, but I just don't understand your reaction to the news about the baby.
Well, I'm shocked. That's all I can say. What I want to know is, how is it that you knew, Cece?
I found out accidentally.
When?
It's not important now.
Really? Well, how long have you been keeping this information from me?
I just thought it might be nice if your wife told you the news. She happened to be out when the doctor called. She didn't know she was pregnant.
What?
She doesn't even know now.
Well, why didn't you tell her? Why couldn't you couldn't even bother picking up the telephone for your own daughter? I can't believe you, Cece.
Hold it yourself. What's the matter with you? You have any news?
I just wanted to assure you that the surgeon's aware of Mrs. Cranston's condition. Right? He's operating right now. I'm afraid there's nothing else I can tell you except Be patient. Wait.
What about the baby? The baby have a chance?
Mrs. Cranston's life's our priority right now.
This wouldn't have happened if you bothered to tell somebody.
I explained myself.
Then wait a minute. You don't understand. I could have stopped it. Eden wouldn't be here right now if I hadn't known about...
What are you talking about? He had an accident. It was an accident. How could it have been prevented?
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Have you talked to a doctor yet?
Excuse me. I'm Mr. Cranston. I need to see my wife's personal effects, please.
Oh, they're not here, sir.
What do you mean? They were just a minute ago. They were...
Yes, I know, but they've been processed now.
Processed?
It's policy, Mr. Cranston. You see, a patient's belongings are collected upon admission and kept under lock and key until he's discharged.
Yes, but there was something in my wife's pocket. That something was mine.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't make the rules, and I don't believe so either.
Now, everything I said about the waiter, the dealer over there, everybody, I take it right back, okay?
Please,
It's
Pearl,
all right.
don't make a scene.
Why? And about that fraternizing with the customers. Hey, I don't do that. I mean, Courtney here, she's an exception. I mean, we go way back, don't we? Right?
Right. We're almost like brother and sister, Pearl and I.
Well, not that far back, maybe.
Look, forget it, Pearl. I'm sorry, but this has been coming on for a long time. You're not keeping up with the image I'm trying to set for this place. And I'm tired of your insubordination.
What do you mean insubordination?
That's right.
Well, what is this, the Navy now? All of a sudden you're going to be asking me what I'm doing with the strawberries.
Excuse me, Tony. Would you please bring Brick over here? I have an account to settle.
You're serious? You're serious? You're really going to can me, aren't you?
Weren't you listening, Pearl? You went off the books 10 minutes ago.
Excuse me, Mr. Hartley, but I think that you are making
No, I can talk for myself. You know, I find it very, very curious that a two-bit medical school dropout with an IQ half the size of his libido is sitting here in judgment on me.
You'll get used to it.
Not 1 month ago, you were fish bait, you know that? You wouldn't even have this floating craft game if it weren't for me bringing in the customers. You wouldn't even have it.
All right, what's going on?
Brick, I need you to cut a check for me. Pay Mr. Pearl off for the week and for good.
What?
That's right, and when you give him his check, escort him out so he doesn't draw any more flies.
You can forget about the escort. I'll be taking the traditional swim from this 80s Alcatraz. You can just stuff the check in a bottle and float it on over to Buzz's place.
Oh, wait just a minute, Pearl.
Are you by chance talking to me?
Yeah, I want to make you a deal. I want to show you that there are no hard feelings between the two of us. How would you like a chance to double that last check?
Hey, if you're asking for the shirt off my back, you can forget it. It's
Now, what do
not
you say,
your
Pearl?
style.
Double or nothing? Red or black?
I'll take your odds. But only for what I got on me. Hey? Here. It's the last of cotton money till this spring. $50. Only not on this wheel. On this one. And I'm riding on black this time. Black for Mr. Hartley's disposition. His psychic aura, if you will.
Please. Spin it.
Pearl, wait.
You forget it, Courtney.
No, just please stay right here. I won't be 2 minutes. Wait here.
So what's gotten into you, Dylan?
I don't know what you mean.
Pearl, why are you tripping all over him for all
But you're forgetting something here. I run this place. I set the tone, I hire, and I fire people. Now, if someone doesn't like them, they can go. Do you understand?
Pearl, I don't know what to say. Sorry.
What the heck? I'm not Tinkerbell. Who am I to think I can spend the rest of my life running a ferry?
Look, I'll try to talk to Dylan after he cools off.
Forget it, forget it. He goes like his are thicker than brick walls. No pun intended.
Yeah, at least you still got your sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I still got my job at Buzz's.
The heavens, listen.
Where did Pearl go?
I think he's on his way back to Buzz's.
Mr. Wallace, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you see my sister Madeline, will you tell her that that's where I've gone, to Buzz's?
Well, I would if she were here.
What?
Well, she left on a private boat 5 minutes ago. I thought she knew.
No. Well, thanks anyway. Good night.
Give me all you've got. I'm taking all the cash and receipts tonight.
Dr. Sackett, report to ICU. Dr. Sackett, please report to ICU.
You okay? You going somewhere? Can I help? Look, Ted, I've got a wife and baby in trouble right now. Going to the chapel to pray. Thanks.
I don't know any more about the baby. All I know is she was out on the old coast road when the accident happened.
What was she doing out there?
I don't know what she was doing there. She was by herself. There was no other car around, no other car involved.
You sure she was alone?
I think I just said that.
How long has she been in surgery?
Well, no. Doctors didn't say too much, but they seem hopeful.
They said nothing about her baby.
They didn't have to.
So sorry.
I'm so sorry for her. Pain that she's going to go through.
I know that. I know that. It's going to be tough on all of us. Thinking.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that we should call Cruz.
And why would you think that? You listen to me, Sophia. Cruz Castillo is not the father of Eden's baby. Now, you want to believe those lies, you can believe it. Don't try to convince me or anybody else.
I'm trying to convince you of
yes,
anything.
you are. You actually suspect your own daughter of being an adulteress? A liar, a cheater? I mean, I don't know why it surprises me, but it does. I mean, I know the years haven't changed you, Sophia, but at least I thought you loved your children.
Don't you say that. I love my children. And I love Eden, which is what I'm trying to get you to understand, that right now we should love her and accept her.
She doesn't need any acceptance from you. And don't you ever judge her by yourself. Not every woman is capable of passing off another man's son as her husband's. Eden's baby is Kirk's.
I don't care whose baby it is. The fact is that Cruz loves Eden, and he should know about this.
I'm telling you something. Cruz Castillo is not to be notified, and don't you cross me on that.
Daddy?
Yes, sweetheart.
Is there any news?
No, nothing.
Isn't Kirk here? Does he know?
Yeah, no, he knows. He's at the hospital chapel. He's praying for Eden and the baby.
My God, I almost killed you. And my baby. My baby. Was it my baby? I never know the truth, Christine. Never.
I don't believe any of it.
Amy, I'm an eyewitness.
Dylan can't fire Pro because of his clothes. There are laws against things like that.
The official reason was insubordination and associating with the patrons. Maybe the trouble is Pearl does rub some people the wrong way.
Not when you get to know him. He was Dylan's friend. Dylan knew he was a little off the beat when he hired him.
You don't understand. Dylan has changed.
Into a completely different person, my. When did he find the time?
I don't think it's a question of time, honey.
Is he giving you trouble, too?
I think the power is going to his head. But look, I don't want to talk about him anymore. It's been an entire night of Dylan Hartley ahead of me.
I'm sorry.
So what's going on at home?
Absolutely nothing. That's why I thought I'd come out here. I thought you could entertain me for a change.
Just been thrilled so far.
Well, you know me. I'm easily thrilled. What are you going to do for an encore?
Go back to work.
Oh, this is still my heart. I can't stand excitement.
So confess, you're not too thrilled about coming all the way out here.
No, I got exactly what I wanted. I got to look at your pretty face. I got to talk to you. Those are all the things I never get the adult daily minimum requirements.
Oh, what was that for?
Look, I'm going to go by Buzz's place and see if I can cheer up Pearl.
All right, tell him I'm going to talk to Dylan, but don't act too hopeful.
Do you think you can change his mind?
I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder if there's a lot more to this than Dylan's letting on.
What do you mean?
I think you're right. Dylan has changed too fast. Something's not right.
Yes, I need the number for a restaurant on Verdugo Place, please. It's called Hidalgo's. Thank you. Yes, I am looking for a Mrs. Gina Capwell, please. Could you tell me if she's arrived yet? Thank you, I'll wait. Are you sure? I mean, I was supposed to meet her there over an hour and a half ago, and yes, I am the one you spoke to before. Look, I've been looking everywhere, and... Well, thank you anyway. Goodbye. And Eden still doesn't know she's pregnant?
No, it wasn't time to tell her.
What a way for her to find out. Eddie, you're absolutely sure she doesn't know?
I'm positive, baby.
Then how did you know?
It's a little complicated to tell you right now.
Okay. I won't ask questions if you don't want me.
Thanks, sweetie. Doctor, you have any news?
Mrs. Cranston's out of surgery. We won't know for a while, but I think we've repaired all the damage.
Oh, thank God. And how's the baby?
I'm very sorry. We did everything we could to save it. Is Mr. Cranston around?
Yeah, he's in the shop. I'll get him.
When can we see her?
I'll let you know. She's in recovery right now. If there are any questions you have, I'll do my best to try and answer them.
The miscarriage, was it caused by the accident?
That's possible. It's also possible that she was miscarrying before the car overturned. You know, she could have blacked out at the wheel.
What are you talking about? Something else might have happened?
Well, I'm not going that far. But some of our findings don't seem to jive with the car accident and the way it was reported to us.
What do you mean by your findings?
Well, we removed some splinters from Mrs. Cranston's knees. They seem to be wood, but there doesn't seem to be any account for them. And something else, even more curious, was that the blood found in Mrs. Cranston's blouse doesn't match her blood type.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, isn't it obvious? There was someone else in the car with her.
I want to full-blown investigation. You type out that blood. I want to know who that someone else was.
Hancock, what do you think?
Very dashing, sir. Very high style. I'm going to take your word on that.
My friend, you just sold yourself a suit.
Why, thank you very much. And if I may say so, sir, Hancock & Sons appreciates having such a discriminating customer as yourself.
Well, thank you. There's 10, that makes 1,000. I think that should cover your price.
Oh, Mr. Hartley, a cash payment isn't necessary. Your credit is always welcome at Hancock & Sons.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Now, if you'll excuse me, please, Hancock, I'm expecting a private call.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, thank you again for your patronage.
You're very welcome. Yeah.
The flowers have been ordered as per your request and are ready for delivery to the hospital.
Fantastic. Have the chopper warmed up and ready. I'll be leaving soon.
Yes, sir.
Come in. What do you want?
I think we have a problem.
Okay, Brick, I'm going to a meeting, but I'll give you 30 seconds.
One of the dealers tells me we have a roulette table that turns up nothing but losers.
Oh? Uh-huh. Since when did Pearl become a dealer? Don't tell me that I'm going to have to go through the trouble of firing him again.
What?
Oh, come on, don't play dumb with me. I know you heard about the table from Pearl. Look, you should take my advice and forget about him. He is a loser and a bad one. Now, the law of averages goes both ways, my friend. And if you don't understand that coming in, then you go out with the tide. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Pearl got off relatively easily.
Is that why he took his last dime?
No, you don't understand, Brick. Now, this casino exists to make money. You exist to make money.
And you remember, you hired me to count the money.
That's right. I did. You're also a family man, Brick, and you should understand your position out here if you intend on keeping it. Unless, of course, you'd like to go back to living off of your wife. Now get out of here and get back to work. Tell the cashiers that I'm going to keep the receipts for tonight, and I'll make my count later.
Gina, where are you?
That's for you, Aunt Gina.
Honey, you want to go in now? Can you feel music?
Are you sure there isn't something I can do?
No, you go along with Kelly. Ted and I will handle things.
Dr. Scott. Nurse Roberts, contact attorney.
She's going to ask me if she's all right, how she is.
Is she conscious?
Not yet. But she keeps murmuring in her sleep one word over and over again. That word is cruise.
You won't quit, will you?
I think he should be notified.
No.
Cece, quit thinking about yourself. What's important now is what Eden wants.
Don't tell me about Eden. You don't know anything about Eden. All you know about is your lack of ethics.
This has nothing to do with us or our marriage.
Oh, really? Then how come it's so easy for you to think that Cruz is the child's father, huh?
It's not easy for me to think that. I don't know.
Oh, please don't tell me that, will you, please? Don't all those extramarital curricular activities of yours didn't change your point of view? I mean, your loveless marriages, your lies, deceit's all part of your world, according to Sophia.
All right, that's it. I'm just... No. No, I will not let us turn this into one of our fights because it's selfish and it's degrading when our daughter needs us this. I'm going to tell you something else. I never believe in loveless marriages. But I want you to also tell me how much love there is between Kirk and Eden.
That's their business.
Well, that's very interesting. Not getting involved?
I thought we weren't going to fight, huh?
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. Upset and I'm worried. We both are. I meant what I said the other day, that I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to give up on the truth either. The truth is, I may have married you for all the wrong reasons, but I loved you. A lot of great stuff came out of that love. One of the great things is our daughter, Eden. Now, I don't know if she and Kirk can have that love between them, but I do know what's going on in her heart right now. And I know that she is committed to Cruz. And what we have to do is understand her and accept that and not manipulate it.
I will give her all the acceptance, understanding she needs, and all the love. I cannot have Cruz here. I cannot. It would not be fair to Kirk. He should be with his wife, alone. They can share the grief of the loss of their child. Their child.
It's just wonderful, but where is he then?
Ted will find him.
When? Don't you think he should have said something to us before he left the chapel?
He's probably out taking a walk, trying to get himself together. This is not easy on him, you know. He's not exactly thinking clearly.
The note. If I could get my hands on that. No, there's no way. But it doesn't matter. Even if Gina's dead, once they find that typewriter, they'll think it was just her. It could be better if Gina's dead. That way no one can blame me. No one will ever know.
Pearl, hey, we've been waiting here for a half hour.
Oh, ladies, I'm very sorry. Had I known, I wouldn't have kept you waiting.
Where have you been?
Well, I took a walk to cool my heels, so to speak. And as luck would have it, Heartless Hartley, a dragon god, went flying right overhead. And I left home without my pea shooter this morning. Hey, why don't you two sit down? I'll treat you to a dozen oysters on the house. I said, come on. Maybe I'll find a long-lost relative or something like that who owes me some dough, all right? You're my ship. Yes, sirree. You don't know how glad it is for me to see you. You are the flower in the desert of my life. You are the snow that cancels the poppies in the Wizard of Oz. Pearl, hey, listen. Fuzz, baby, what can I say? But I am the bottom, and you are the top.
I got some bad news.
Well, that's perfect.
What? I gotta let you go.
Really, you are fired?
Yeah, I guess so. You're no longer needed here. I'm sorry, but my hands are tied.
But why? Why? Don't tell me it's my clothes. I mean, you make me look like the front and back pages of a fashion magazine.
No, it's this budget thing, Pearl. I've got to make cutbacks, and I'm sorry.
Oh, no. What did he do? Did he threaten you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
About what, Bumblebee? Who? And this who, he don't live in Whoville with Cindy Lou. This who is Dylan Hartley. Former bummer, future king of the universe. What did he do? What did he offer you, huh? Caught just that.
Listen, it was my decision. You can find something else. You're a great guy. You've always been great. Listen, why don't you have your last meal on the house, if you want it, and I'll cut a severance check for you. And listen, I just want to be fair.
Okay, but I make a rule how do you fish with guys who cut my bait? You understand?
Will you please, wake me up? I think this dream is getting a little out of hand.
Come on, Pearl. Don't take it so hard. It'll be okay. Yeah. Sit down. Have a glass of water. Take some deep breaths, you know? Fill your breath. Yeah.
In, feel better? No, yeah. Tell you what, I think this must be some kind of a record. No, I mean, fired twice in one day. In fact, inside of 1 hour.
So are you going to bounce
back?
back?
Do you think the Guinness boys, they might be interested?
You'll see. You'll bounce back. It'll be okay.
Yeah, what the heck? Water out of a whale's nostril, huh?
What?
Yep, I'm not down for the count yet, ladies. I still got some dough stash. And I still got some business with a Mr. Dylan Hartley.
Dr. Engstrom.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about your sister. I flew in the moment that I heard.
Very nice of you, Dylan.
Well, I was glad to do it. Is she all right?
Yes, she's fine. And you could have called if you were so curious. You didn't need to go to all this trouble, Dylan.
Look, it wasn't any trouble at all. In fact, I'm keeping the helicopter warmed up in case that you need something else.
We don't need anything, thank you.
Are you sure, Sophia?
Yes. Thank you. It's very nice of you. We're just waiting till Eden wakes up from the surgery.
And she really is all right?
Yes.
I think I'm going to make some phone calls. Excuse me.
No, wait, you're not calling the stores, are you?
Yes, I am. I want to see how the book's doing, all right? I'll be right back.
How are the sales of the book going? Any offers for the paperback rights?
Here's Ryan. 42nd floor down. Here's Ryan.
She's still sleeping?
Yes.
Mom. Dad, I can't find Kirk. I looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found. I don't know where he is.
We'll find him. There he is now. There he is.
Who were you? I was just out walking. I just couldn't breathe in this place anymore.
No, we understand.
Is there any more news?
Kirk, I want you to come over here and have a talk with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do understand. Eden is going to be all right.
The baby. Guess I should go. Answered my question.
What are you talking about?
About the book. About the sales of the book. Unless, of course, there's some reason you don't want me to know, Kelly?
Not at all. Just don't think you're going to like hearing the truth, Dylan. You never do.
Try me.
The books are selling like crazy.
No kidding.
Yeah. First day sales shocked everyone.
Sounds like you have a hit on your hands.
No, not my hands, Dylan. This is Nick's success, and he deserves every bit of it.
Well, I guess I underestimated him.
I guess so.
But not you, of course. I mean, you knew that he had some kind of a hit the whole time.
You know, I really don't want to discuss him with you. In fact, I don't ever want to discuss anything with you.
Fine, no, that's fine with me. Nick bores me, too.
I don't want to discuss anything with you. Did you hear me?
Look, I'd still like to know if there's anything I can do for your family. Don't look at me like that, Kelly. I mean, I'll do anything. All you have to do is ask.
There is something you can do.
Name it.
Just leave us alone, Dylan. Look, the flowers were appreciated, but they weren't necessary. And if you thought you were buying something with them, you're wrong. All you're getting from me is a thank you.
Well, that's more than I expected.
Oh, really? Well, that's a change. And another thing, you were wrong about Nick, and you're wrong again.
Kelly. I won't even ask what he had to say.
Oh. Hey, did you call the stores already?
No, I just called the bookshelf and the reading room.
And?
And 5 minutes before closing, the reading room sold one copy of Brothers.
Really? You're kidding!
Oh, don't get so excited. But I do think I cleared enough to take us out to the movies, provided it is the bargain show and you buy the popcorn.
Of course. Congratulations, honey.
Thanks.
You're on your way now. I know it.
Kirk, I think maybe you better take a look at this.
Cece, I'd rather not.
All right, but there's some things you need to know. Now. First, I think you'll understand why I'm telling you this. Cruz was not the father of Eden's child. And secondly, the blood they found on Eden's blouse was not hers. You have any idea whose it might be?
Well, yes, I have been calling other people, Mr. Okay, Al. I don't mean to be a pest, but I thought since you were the manager, you might be able to tell me if my aunt has been coming in and out of the room lately. Really, has it been that long since she's been there? Well, no. I think there is a reasonable explanation for... Yes, I'll tell her about the rent. Goodbye. Where could she be?